Well, we already got a problem. Literally 5 minutes into this. It is time to get this thing torn apart. We have lots to do in here, and it's gonna be absolutely beautiful when we're done. But today is my favorite part because I get to be destructive. Hopefully we'll avoid too many disasters. I'm sure that we'll figure out a couple of things the hard way and make some mistakes. And hopefully we won't find any big disasters while we take this thing apart. Without further ado, let's get destructive. Well, we already got a problem. Literally 5 minutes into this, not even 5 minutes, within the first couple seconds, I found some water on the inside of the RV, which is no good. I kind of scrambled and I forgot to film it, but right here, this is the passenger side seat belt. Right where that bolts in, I saw some water on the outside of that, and then I noticed dripping all the way down below it, down this wall, and then it's kind of soft. I just put a tarp over the roof there just because it's raining pretty hard out here to try to stop any more water getting down into that area for now until we can tear things apart and see what kind of issue we're dealing with. So we knew that there were going to be issues that we came across here, but it's literally, I mean, I'm glad I saw it because it just started raining last night and it feels like there's a fair amount of water right there, but glad at least we caught it now before it could get any worse. So we'll see what we're looking at here. Yeah, you see that thing right behind me?
Push on, wait.
That's water.
Push on the wall and show the people. Nice. Oh, and then it just kind of slowly drips down to here. What are we gonna do now?
Well, so instead of having demo day, it's gonna be
cry and eat a lot of sweets day.
It's demo day has been put on hold
indefinitely.
And the nice thing is that this is an uncommon thing. The nice thing is that this is not an uncommon thing, especially in this area. So it's not going to be the first time that anybody around here has dealt with this. But it will be the first and last time we deal with it because we're going to fix this properly. Oh man.
Guys, we just decided to start traveling again.
Well, at least this didn't happen when we're living in it out on the road.
Yeah, that's so true. At least we can have the kids be inside and we can just figure it out. But it really was like just a moment of, okay, it's been a morning and it's 9 a.m. So our plan is to rip out all the carpet just to make sure there's no water on the subfloor that we're missing before we take this thing to the shop. When it's at the shop, we're going to have them replace that whole wall properly, and then we're going to get new awning covers for one of the slides, and just make sure this thing is in tip-top shape. And it's just part of owning an RV is making sure you're maintaining it properly, and since it's ours now, we are going to maintain it meticulously.
That's right.
So Ben is going to rip out the carpet just to make sure we're not missing anything, and I'm going to head on in to take care of the babes. So, demo day revised.
Revised. This is actually pretty impressive as far as like structure goes in an RV. This computer table right here has like the most impressive metal structure that I've seen on like any desk. Look at this thing. This isn't crazy. This isn't crazy. Look at that. It has like a whole frame that's bolted on, welded in, and goes underneath the table. I mean, I think that's just probably the difference of going from a travel trailer to a Class A is these things are like actually built to live in and built to last. And I'm very impressed so far at the quality of everything. So that's a plus.
Know that you are having a hard time right now.
Okay, I just gotta show you again. I'm so impressed. I just took the countertop off of this thing. Look at this. This thing is insane.
I know that you
Tons of storage. All right, now I just gotta take this other little guy off over here. And the slide should be ready to be decarpeted. This little cutie.
through, 'cause we only want what's best for you.
So we've talked about how Becca has a demo problem before. Like, look right now. We're literally in here for 5 seconds and she's tearing stuff apart. But she was just pulling the wall apart a little bit that's damaged, even though I told her just to leave it. But she actually...
Don't put that in.
But she actually realized that this is actually just really thin, like maybe 1/4 inch thick plywood. Maybe not even that, like 1/8 inch thick plywood and then styrofoam behind it.
So the lesson is to actually not listen to you.
Yeah, pretty much. But that's actually kind of encouraging for me because I felt like the whole wall was really soft, thinking that it was like a 1/2 or 3/4 inch thick plywood that I could basically push through, which would mean severe sogginess and rot. But I was really mostly just pushing on that tiny little piece of plywood and styrofoam behind it. So makes me feel a little bit better, I guess. Maybe that's not going to change anything about how much the damage is, but I don't feel like it's as bad as I felt like it was before. Does that make any sense?
But again, we're still taking it to the shop because
Oh, for sure.
the key is just to get it fixed done, right? To fixed right? Taking it to get fixed.
To get
correctly?
it fixed correctly.
Okay, perfect. Is that the correct sentence?
Correct. I'm gonna wrap this up and Becca's gonna continue to tear stuff apart back there. Well ahead of time. What are you doing?
I didn't do anything.
Calm. Put the hammer
I'm just trying
down.
to get in this little notch, pop that.
Put the hammer down. Good girl. No, no, stop.
Oh, yeah. Demo day. Oh, this is saggy. We gotta staple that. Oh, interesting. If it ever got stained, just take.
All right, say goodnight
You should.
before you hurt somebody.
Oh, I did it. One more. No. Oh, this is just the one I want. Just don't want to hurt my beautiful face. Oh, yeah. So sickly satisfying.
Well, do you want an actual crowbar? Because there's one right there.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing with that thing?
Nope. Oh, that doesn't even fit back there.
Okay, can I please help you?
No, I'm an independent woman.
Oh my gosh. Don't.
Shh. Love and marriage.
Go together like a horse and carriage.
Love and marriage. Husbands who listen. Happy wife, happy life.
How is this attached?
Okay. Do I look as good as I feel? So that's a joke.
So what up?
Thanks so much, guys, for joining us on this new beginning. It's been fun. I'm so tired. It's like 11:15 and it's been a long day. So make sure, guys, that you remember you're never going to look back on your life and wish you would have gone on less adventures. Make sure you're going out and finding your fulfillment. Today has not been very fulfilling, but it definitely has been an adventure. We're going to look back on our life and we're going to be like, oh my gosh, remember that one time we bought that RV for so much money and it had a giant water damage? Remember that? That's how we'll feel, won't it?
It'll be a deposit in the memory bank of life.
Life. Make sure you're staying tuned till next Sunday. We'll be back. We'll keep you guys updated about what's happening with this thing and what the shop says.
We shall see.
To be determined and to be continued.